Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here with another unboxing. In fact, today is another double unboxing. But the sad news is that this is going to be the last one for a couple of weeks because I will be going on vacation. So that means I am not going to be able to do unboxings. I am not going to be able to do live streams. I am not going to be able to ship orders. So I'll mention this a few times today, but if you want, I'm going to go through these orders. I'm going to unbox these two here, and then I'm going to test them live with you guys so you can get another look at what's in there. And then I will get them listed on the site right away. If you want to order any of these figures before I leave, I need your orders in by midnight tonight, midnight Central Time. That's going to be my cutoff for getting orders out, or at least guaranteed. I may have a little bit of time in the morning, but we'll see. So yeah. This is the last stream for a while. I'm not stopping these streams. It's just I'm going on vacation. So there's going to be a bit of a break. So once again, if you want to get orders in from stuff that I have in the shop now or stuff that I get today, I will have it up in the shop tonight, but I need your orders in tonight. So we're going to get into the unboxings pretty quick here so I can get that going. So you have more time to do stuff. So yes, welcome Robo, Pumpkin Eyeball, Trebla, Grims, everybody. Chase, I love to see so many here. Pikazilla, that's a name I don't recognize yet. Yes, Stalwartine, definitely go ahead and binge all the past content that I put out there. Full Spectrum, yes, new stuff is coming in here. So Quentin, welcome to the stream. Yes, I hope to have fun on vacation. Should you expect a lot from these boxes? There are some big lots here today, bigger than some of the ones I've gotten recently. They're okay. There are a few nice pieces, but not quite as excited. So I was originally expecting a third shipment as well today, and it's going to be late. It got delayed. So that one would have been like the most exciting. So that just means we have something to look forward to when I get back from vacation. So there will be an unboxing as soon as I get back from vacation for sure, because that will be here. Chatterbug, I appreciate the interest, but that's not something I feel comfortable sharing right now. So we can always talk about it when I get back. All right. Yes, Scorp, Kitty, welcome. We are going to get into this so we can get out of this and see if you guys can get any orders in today. So looking good. Packing paper all the way to the top. Well packed, I think. Let's hope that holds throughout. All right, looks like I got to be careful because he has layers of packing paper in here with figures in between. So I'm trying not to throw away any figures along the way. All right, so the first layer of figures includes Series 3 Eruptor, Lava Barf Eruptor. Started giving them all names then. Yes, I am still going on vacation. That is the plan. We have Slobbertooth, also from Swap Force. I was going to say maybe these are split up by game, but nope, they're definitely not, because here is Series 1 Drobot. We have another Series 1 Flameslinger. Got a Food Fight starter pack figure from Trap Team. We have another, just saw our first one of these yesterday, but we have Light Core Eruptor, which is good because I think the first one sold already, so got him back in stock. There you go. If there was more than one person looking for a Light Core Eruptor, we have another one for you. We have Super Gulp Pop Fizz or Series 2 Pop Fizz. We have Series 3. I always have to think about this one. Series 3 Jet Vac. So it's from Trap Team. This is Full Blast Jet Vac. We have the bottom half of Washbuckler. I will be very surprised if we don't get the top half, but got a bottom half as well as bottom half of Blast Zone. So we'll set those aside for now. And our first variant in here, we have Dark Food Fight. So from the Dark Starter Pack. That one's a little bit nicer, a little bit more rare than the standard version. Kitty, very nice. 50-piece Legendary Night Shift and Free Ranger. Good traps. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad you're able to find some stuff over there. Slobbertooth is one of your favorite cores. That's nice. You don't hear many people talking about Slobbertooth. So yeah, score up, your package is on the way. I guarantee you that. Pumpkin Eyebrow, if you ask me, all coffee is garbage tasting. I do not care for coffee. Do not care for coffee at all. The Megalodon Engineer just arrived. Nice. Well done, well done, well done. Oh, Lobstar broken shipping. That's unfortunate. There wasn't, like, that was just a standard Lobstar, right? I have plenty of regular Lobstars. But yeah, that's one I'm always worried about when I ship it. Because some of those Traptanium weapons, like, as good as they look, like, when I hate shipping them. Just because they feel so fragile. All right, on to layer 2 of this wonderful box here. There you go. Facts. Coffee is garbage. I like it. We have an Imaginator, Golden Queen. Got Fist Bump, who we've talked about is better than we expected in Trap Team. So if you haven't been able to play with Fist Bump, I highly recommend giving him a shot. Get some of those upgrades and give him a shot. I don't think he's as bad as most people think he is. What is my favorite Trap Team trap? The snake mold is the best mold, and my favorite color is green, so I like the life snake, and it looks kind of realistic. But the undead snake is also up there as well. Okay, it was a standard Lobstar. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but at least it'll be easy to replace. Also agree to this. Hot cocoa, hot chocolate, whatever you want to call it, way better than coffee. So much better. All right, what else we got in here? We got a Piggy Bank. We've been seeing a few of these lately. Comes along with one of the Trap Team sets that I can't think of right now. But an earlier adventure pack, we have Dragon's Peak, all the way from SSA. We got a Dive Clops. So it looks like we have just about every game in this lot. I don't know if we've hit all 6 games yet, but pretty close. We got our Ninja Stealth Elf, Series 3 from Swap Force. We got the Ghost Swords, magic item from SSA. We have Light Core Drobot. So this was released with Giants, but it was the easy Drobot figure to find. Everybody wanted to find Series 2 Drobot. I don't think I have one of those in here, but who knows? Maybe I'll be surprised. We got Series 1 Trigger Happy. Here is our top half Washbuckler. So we got one complete Washbuckler. Hey, we got our buddy Sparks. Haven't seen him in a while. Is a magic item back in SSA as well. We got a lot of SSA magic items recently, but haven't seen sparks too often. And we got a boomer. Okay, boomer. And we got Stump Smash, Series 1 Stump Smash. John, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear you love these videos. I will keep doing them as long as I can. Like I said, there's going to be a bit of a break after this video because I'm going on vacation, but they will be coming back. We got Series 1 Zulu. Actually, it's the only series, but we got Zulu here from Trap Team. Or, sorry, Swap Force, not Trap Team. Master Robo, the Whisper Elf. I wish I had an explanation for this one. I don't really have an explanation. The only explanation I can give is it was the double pack was kind of hard to find. Okay, a little, like, it's probably the second hardest double pack to find next to the air element double pack with Breeze. So the life one was a little bit harder to find. Barkley came out in other forms. I believe he was Barkley in the 3DS starter, so he was easier to find there, which made Whisper Elf a little bit more rare than him. But at the same time, I've always said, like, we had the sidekick Whisper Elf, so I never thought that the mini Whisper Elf would be that popular and be that rare. So that's one I really, really, really don't have an explanation for. I haven't figured that one out fully yet. It doesn't go along with the general rules that I have for that I have come to expect of why things are rare. But all that I know is it's harder to find than it should be, and people are paying higher prices for it. So therefore, I charge a higher than average price for it. So I don't know. Someday I hope I can figure something out, but I don't have a really good answer for that one right now. Going for some of the early game Skylanders, should I get the Light Core, Ramshell, and Warnado from Swap Force? Yes. Why not? I mean, if you're going for a complete collection, definitely. Warnado and Ramshell aren't bad characters, and so why not get the Light Core versions? They're cool. Full Spectrum. I don't know if I ever remember Boomer being $90. I remember like $40. I can remember that, but yeah, he was expensive at one point, and it was unfortunate. Thankfully, that has changed though. Airship, thank you. I will have fun on my vacation for sure. Yeah, the 3DS starter had Barkley and Gusto. That's what I thought. The Life Mini was never available in Australia. Okay, interesting. Yeah, he also had the gnarly Barkley, so that was another edition of him that I don't know. Thumpling, you see, Thumpling gets a little bit higher price as well, but he also had a sidekick version, and I just don't. I don't know. I need to do more research into those. They've popped up as rare over the years, and I'll have to see if there's something I'm missing in that distribution. Anyway, we have a Series 1 Sonic Boom. We have Treadhead from Trap Team. We got our main character here, Mega Ram Spyro. So this is Series 3 from Swap Force. Got the giant horns up there. We have a Series 2 Blizzard Chill from Swap Force. And here is our top half. So there we go. We have our full Blast Zone. So we have Blast Zone and Washbuckler. Big surprise. Got our Series 1 Gil Grunt. Almost completing all our starter packs here. Here's one I don't know if I've unboxed yet. We have a Sky Diamond. So this was a magic item from Swap Force, and it's a great way to pick up a lot of money quickly. There were a lot of videos made about this back in the day when people were trying to figure out how to get all the money, max out your money and stuff. Sky Diamond helps a lot, especially in Swap Force. I don't know if they nerfed it in later games, but in Swap Force for sure, it helps out a lot. Here we go. Series 1 Sprocket. I'm not going to say too much about her. We've talked about her a lot recently. We have Pop Fizz, Big Bubble Pop Fizz from Superchargers. Yeah, we're getting all the SSA magic items here. The Winged Boots. Haven't seen this one either too often. But yeah, we might just have all of them. Here we have a Funny Bone. We got another magic item, the Hidden Treasure. And we actually have a fully intact Snapshot. If anyone's watching my last unboxing on was that Tuesday, we ended up, we pulled a lot of snapshots out of that triple unboxing, but 3 of them were broken. One had both the bow and arrow were missing. Like the hands were still there, but the bow and arrow had been removed somehow. Like I think someone might have actually intentionally removed them because it was pretty clean. One had the left hand missing. So it was the left hand and the bow were both gone. And then the other one I didn't notice during the video, but the bow had snapped off at the hand joint here. And so we had 3 damaged snapshots. Not that I don't have enough snapshots, but yeah, it is what it is. Sevenfold, yeah. If you don't have PayPal set up yet, you can still pay via credit card. Even if you don't have a PayPal account, you can still pay via credit card. It's an option there. It's not always the most obvious because PayPal wants you to use PayPal and sign up for a PayPal account. But you should be able to still use a credit card, and I don't think you actually need a PayPal account to do that if you have a credit card. Let's see. Yeah, Chill's swords do break easily. It's another one of those female characters with the thin joints. In Trap Team, there's a chick with chomp chest. Yeah. There are a number of various tricks to getting a lot of cash quickly. Depends game to game, but all right. And here is our first kind of unique piece that I haven't really had in the shop. I don't think I've had this one in the shop yet. But we have the Power Blue Splatter Splasher. So this was Splat's vehicle, but she got one of 2 characters to get the Power Blue variant. Trigger Happy was the other one. So yeah, this one's a little bit scuffed up, but otherwise in good shape. But that's what I say. These characters are used. They're not going to be in perfect condition all the time, but there you go. All right, that takes down another layer. But we are not done with this box yet. Coming down, this may be the bottom layer, though. Of course, what is a lot without Tree Rex? Always got to have Tree Rex. Got a Bouncer from Giants, intact. Speaking of Light Core War NATO, here we go. Anybody interested? Anybody? We also have Torch, the one and only from Trap Team there. Got a Stealth Elf, but one of the more uncommon ones, Series 2 Stealth Elf. Usually get all the starter pack, Series 1, Series 3, or Superchargers, but Series 2, like to see that one. It's actually, I think this might be my favorite mold of Stealth Elf. All right, we have Head Rush, Trapmaster. We have Pirate Seas. This was an adventure pack from SSA. Here's another one I haven't seen too much, the Sky Trophy. So this is from Superchargers. It unlocks a few new levels, allows you to race as some villains, unlocks those boss pursuit levels. So you have to, I think you actually have to beat the boss pursuit to race as the villain, but then it's like on the trophy. So you can use that. But that's a new piece we haven't seen recently. We have Series 2 Whirlwind. Series 2 Whirlwind. Got the original Roller Brawl from Swap Force. We got a Series 1 Cinder. Her wings got a little bit bent here and actually caught up behind her horns. I'm just going to bend that outside the horn again. And her wings are a little bit out of place, but I mean, I wouldn't say they're broken. They're just, the rubber's been bent a little more than we usually see. So still intact, still a good figure. Got the Empire of Ice, another adventure pack piece there. We got Series 2 Trigger Happy. Series 2 Trigger Happy. And another intact Light Core Hex. Been having some decent luck with these recently. Probably 50-50 shot, which is better than I would expect most of the time. But both arms and the head all intact. At the bottom of the box once again. Like, if I would pack these, I pack this at the top of the box. I'm not packing this at the bottom of the box where everything's most likely going to be sitting on it, weighing it down. But it is intact, so that's good to see. We got Series 1 Pop Fizz, the original Pop Fizz from Giants. We have a Series 1 Double Trouble. Haven't seen him in a while, actually. I've been getting a lot of Series 2 Double Trouble, but here's a Series 1. And this may be our first broken figure. I have a Series 1 Igniter, but he is holding on to the handle, the hilt of the sword, but the sword itself is broken off. So he gets set aside in the broken pile. We have another giant Eyebrow. Here we go, Eyebrow. And our second vehicle. We did have the Power Blue Splatter Splasher. We also have a Sky Slicer. So this is Stormblade's vehicle. Got a Series 1 Spyro. Also, his wing is a little bent funny. Get that out from under his tail. But, yep, there we go. And we have a Series 1 Lightning Rod. So it looks like that is about it for that box. This is actually the smaller box of the two. So I think the highlights of that box included the Power Blue Splatter Splasher. That was probably the best piece in there. Let's see. We got another Light Core Eruptor, which we haven't seen much of recently. The Sky Diamond. It's pretty nice. But yeah, otherwise just a few small pieces here and there. Not too many starter pack figures, thankfully. But yeah, let's move on to that second box. You're going to buy $50 worth of stuff at my store. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Would love to see that. Oh yeah, Boomer and the Power Blue. There we go. Yeah, got another Boomer in there. Yeah, there you go. Call out what you liked out of this today. Call out what you liked. Yeah, Swordless Igniter. I mean, it's like, what are you doing, dude? You're like, I kind of Now I want someone to customize like a baseball bat on here. Like he looks like he's about in a decent stance to take a swing. But all right, let's go for box number 2. It's a little bit bigger, so I might need to rearrange a few things here on the table. Just give me a minute. Okay, so yes, Jadberry. I do have a shop. That's where all of these figures are going. This is inventory for the shop. So it's scrolling down at the bottom. If you go to skylanderscharacterlist.com/shop, you can find it there. Or if you just go to skylanderscharacterlist.com and click on shop from the menu, you can get there as well. But this next box, it's pretty big. It looks like it's going to be packed okay because there's actually a few more carrying cases in here. So there are also a lot of packing peanuts. So it looks like I'm going to be dealing with static electricity all day. So the first one is this giant carrying case. So it's kind of the half and half with the Velcro strap keeping it closed over here. Once again, these carrying case type things, if anybody's interested in them, let me know. I forgot how many of them I'm actually getting, so I might have to find a way to sell them. Either through the shop or maybe I'll just put them up on eBay. I don't know. But if anybody's interested, let me know. How are the YouTube watch hours? Oh, we are just shy of 3,000. So we're getting way up there, way up there. But yeah, we're getting close. Okay, so we're gonna open this first carrying case. There are 2 more smaller carrying cases in there as well, which we'll get to in a minute. But this one was on top, so let's see. Oof. Yeah, this will be fun to go through. Let me see. I need some room on this table. All right. So this is going to be kind of awkward because this is not made to hold on your lap, really. Let me see what I can do here. All right. We have a Series 2 Eruptor. So we got the light core in the first lot. We got the Series 2 here. We have Series 2 Frino. This is Hog Wild Frino. We have Series 2 Double Trouble. Like I said, we've been getting a lot of Series 2 Double Troubles in, but we got a Series 1 in the last batch, so that's cool. We have a Dune Bug. This little guy has been selling really well in the shop, and that's something that surprised me. But I've always liked how good he looks. That paint job on there with the iridescent paint. That's like blue, purple, and green. Like, it looks really good. We have a Jetstream. So this was Jetvac's vehicle, Jetstream. Do I have any of the nice trap holders that look like wooden? I don't have any of those yet. No. For the record, they are made out of cardboard. I mean, decently thick cardboard, but they're cheap. Yeah. Why is the regular green Chompy Mage so expensive? Because it was rare. It was hard to find. Here in the US, it was only available through a 5-pack on Amazon. There's a 5-pack of Sensei. And most people didn't want to buy the 5-pack, so they missed out on the standard green Chompy Mage. And then they made a lot of the Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. So I don't know exactly how it was handled in other countries, but I know it was still fairly rare out there as well. Is Boomernet rare? He used to be a lot more rare. He's not super rare nowadays. He's not the most common, but he's harder to find than some. How does the case look, and will it be going in your shop? So the case looks pretty good, actually. I mean, it holds a decent number of Skylanders. I don't know that I'll be putting it up in the shop. At least not right now. Mostly because I'd have to ship it differently, and that'll throw off my shipping charges to some extent. So I'll have to figure out a way to do it. But if you are interested in this, just get a hold of me via Twitter, Facebook, email, something. And we'll figure out acceptable price and shipping method for the case. It'll always help if you're ordering figures along with it, because then we can bundle stuff together. Why is Boomer rare? Well, how about, I think I have Boomer's Figure Focus coming up in a few weeks. I'll explain it there. Hello, Expert Racing. Hello, Shocks. Welcome, welcome. Next figure we have is another one we don't see too often, Nightfall. So Nightfall is from Superchargers. This is the dark figure from Superchargers and one of my favorite designs. Not only because of the dark coloration, but just like how the hair flows into the dark base, and it just, I love what they did with this figure. It's just so good. All right, we got another Zulu. Had one in the first batch as well. We got a Series 3 Gil Grunt. Anchors Away, Gil Grunt. Got a swapper that's actually put together. Free Ranger. Don't have to piece them together. Top half, bottom half. Unlike this one, we got top half of Freeze Blade. So we'll set that aside. Get another Slobbertooth. And we got a Scorp as well. Both from Swap Force. Here's another Igniter, but this is Series 2 Igniter. Got the full flaming sword up there. Have a Series 1 Bumble Blast. So it's just the Series 1, not the Light Core version. But speaking of Light Core, we do have a Light Core Prism Break. Been getting a few of these recently. Got a Sharpshooter Terrafin. It's from Superchargers. Got a Series 2 Slam Bam. One of my favorites. Don't talk about him too often, but I do like Slam Bam. I do. We got Blast Zone. Have to expect him after we've seen a couple other Swap Force figures. Got Series 1 Shroom Boom. Just the standard version here. Right. Got a Series 2 Zook. Got another Hidden Treasure, a magic item there from SSA. Series 1 Stump Smash. And a couple of vehicles to go along with some of the figures we had. So here's the Shark Tank. This is Sharpshooter Terrafin's vehicle that we just pulled out. And here is the Dive Bomber, which actually goes with Dive Clops, who we got in the first lot. So they weren't even related, but we do have the vehicle for it if that's something you're looking for. So that's the first half of this carrying case that we opened up. That's just half of it. So in the second half, let's see what we can find. Who was that before? We just talked about Lightcore Warnado, and now here is Lightcore Whamshell. So we got both of those if you're interested. I don't know if you had another source that you were looking at getting them from, or if, actually here's Lightcore Warnado as well. Both of them in this lot. And then my least favorite swapper, Firecracking. That's just me. I know there's people out there that do enjoy him. All the Dark and Light characters are fantastic. I agree with that for the most part. I do have some qualms about saying that about Astroblast. It's a little questionable. Gonna start getting into Skylanders soon. Awesome. Check out the shop especially if you're in the US. I don't ship internationally right now, but Expert Racing, if you are getting into Skylanders, I got some deals for you. I'll be getting some. I plan to put together some like starter bundles soon as well. So if you're really just getting into it, as I've been hearing more and more people are right now, I want to put together some starter bundles that'll give you like one of every element, so you can actually like 100% the game and that type of thing. So that's something I'll be working towards. It's not something I have up there right now though. But there are still plenty of good deals. Check out the prices if you want, compare them. But I feel I'm fairly competitive there. That's true. We'll see if we'll get through this lot and see if I find the bottom half. But if I didn't, you're right. In the last unboxing, we did have the bottom half of Freeze Blade. So we will be able to finish this one way or another. Do I own every Skylander? Not anymore. A few years ago, after I left Skylanders the first time, I sold off a bunch of my stuff. I still have a large collection. I have at least one version of every character. Like I kept the series 1 of every character. I kept all the superchargers because they're different. They're not the same as their series 1 figures. And I kept a number of variants that either I found personally or mean something to me, or they're just some of my favorites. I will slowly be rebuilding my collection over time, but I did sell off a bunch of stuff a few years ago. All right. Chatterbug. Yeah. I got those light cores if you want them. How do I find lots? I just look for them online all the time. Like I spend time every day looking at all over the place. eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, Poshmark, everywhere. Anywhere that sells stuff online, look for Skylanders. You never know what you might find. Are there any transparent light cores? No, there are not. Unfortunately, they never made any chase variant light cores like that. At least not transparent ones. Like there was an employee edition that was a light core, but it wasn't transparent. It was gold. But yeah, its potential Fireshake or something like that could get a little better, but I don't like the melee attacks of fire, so it's not for me. Skylanders enjoyer, welcome to the chat. All right, we got some more vehicles in here. That's always good to see. We got Crypt Crusher. So this was Fiesta's vehicle. One of the best pairs, I feel. We were just talking about light and dark figures. So here is Astroblast. Generally, yes, I like the light and dark figures, but Astroblast not at the top of my list. Once again, like Firecracking could be at the top of someone else's list. Maybe you enjoy him more than I do, but he's not for me. We have my favorite swapper, Rattleshake. If you've watched my streams before, you've heard me talk about him. I greatly enjoy Rattleshake. And here's another variant that we haven't seen yet on these streams. We have the metallic green washbuckler. So this will be going up in the shop. This is one we haven't had before, so I'm going to have to do my research again and see what he's going for nowadays. This was one that was exclusive to a... what console was this in? Was this the Wii U? Maybe? It was bundled with the console. I think it was the Wii U. All right, a bunch of swappers in here. Wow, we got Night Shift. Night Shift. Not a swapper. We got Super Shot Stealth Elf. Some superchargers there. We got the standard Splatter Splasher. So in the first lot, we had the Power Blue variant of this vehicle, but here is the standard version. Goes along with Splat. We have the Sunrunner. This is Astroblast's vehicle that we had before. So this is a light vehicle if you're looking for that. Winterfest Lobstar should have had white stars. Yeah, that would have been interesting. But on all the variants like that, they made a conscious decision not to change the Traptanium weapons at all. Okay, so it was the Wii U for that washbuckler there. Awesome. Thank you. Are metallic variants actually metal? No. It's just the paint that they use makes them look kind of metallic, and that's what we usually call them. So we have like metallic purple and metallic green and stuff like that. Metallic blue. They just look. Some of them look more metal than others. Some people call this like color change washbuckler because that kind of has that green and gold color change to it. The metallic, what I call a metallic purple, some people originally called like blurple because it would color shift between like purple and blue, it depending what light it's in. So yeah, like this one here, like when I hold it up, like sometimes it looks green, but like when I'm looking at it back here, it looks more gold actually. So I mean, I don't know if that's just lighting or if that's the paint actually, but yeah. So we just settled on metallic green because it's easier to say than like color shift and okay, whatever. Yeah, they look amazing though, even if they're not metal actually. All right. We do have a creation crystal, the fire reactor. I mean, that's just a starter pack figure, but the fire reactor creation crystal. If you're looking for cheap crystals. Wow, another ghost swords. Barely had any of these early on, but then been hitting a lot of them in these last few lots. Series 1 Stealth Elf. There you go. Here's one we don't see too often. Punk Shock from Swap Force. She was kind of a one and done figure. No variants, no reposes or anything, but I think a pretty cool figure. And another variant we haven't seen before in the shop, I believe. Not my favorite character, but Jade Firecracking. So this was a Target exclusive here in the US, at least. Jade Firecracking. Definitely a bit more rare than the standard version, as is going to happen. Getting down to the bottom layer of this first case, we have some more vehicles. We got another Sky Slicer. But we also have the Tomb Buggy So this is Roller Brawl's vehicle. There we go. Bone Bash Roller Brawl. That's her vehicle. One of my favorite vehicles out there. Got the Stealth Stinger. So this is Stealth Elf's vehicle. We got the Burn Psycho, which belongs to Lava Lance Abruptor. Got a Series 1 Trigger Happy. And after saying I haven't seen this too much in lots that I've been buying, this is our second air trophy or sky trophy. Sky trophy. There we go. So yeah, if you're in Superchargers, it'll unlock a bunch of stuff for you. So why are there barely any reposes of Swap Force figures? Because they kind of stopped doing reposes after that. We got into Trap Team, and there were only 5 reposes. 5. It still bothers me a bit that there were only 5. Like, why not 8 or 10? Come on, folks. This is not the numbering scheme that we've decided on. So yeah, they only did 5, and then Superchargers, there were no reposes, and Imaginators, there were no reposes. So after Swap Force, we just didn't really get reposes, and so all of those characters didn't have it. You thought Jade Firecracking was a Walmart or Best Buy? Nope. The Jade was always with Target. Jade Flashwing and Jade Firecracking. Scorp. No. Creation crystals I send out. The ones I sent you were brand new. The ones that were donated, those were brand new. But for anybody wondering, any creation crystals I send on the from the shop, they have been reset. All of the creation crystals have been reset. So you get to choose your own battle class. You get to create your own character. It's all up to you. Do I have green Scorp? No, I do not, unfortunately. I love those green variants too, but I have not seen a green Scorp. Never actually seen Fling Kong. Oh, Fling Kong is a great character. If you go back and watch some of the Trap Team streams I've done recently, we play with Fling Kong a lot. And yeah, he's a blast. Absolutely a blast. Nice, Chase. Yeah. Jade Firecracking, Quick Draw Rattleshake. Yeah. In the later years, as things got bought up by discount stores and such, the exclusivity didn't really matter as much, but yeah. All right. So we got another one of those green cases with the strap and everything. We got one of these on Tuesday as well. I still have that available too. But yeah, I'm going to have a bunch of these carrying cases available if anybody is interested in them, whether for actually carrying Skylanders or just for the collectible aspect of them. So, oh man, there's packing peanuts in the case. I was trying to avoid them. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Actually, though, I'm going to set this aside for a minute. My table's getting full again, so I need to rearrange some things once more. Here, I'll just pull this out and show. This is going to be the third case that we go through. So this is a different one we haven't seen yet. It's round, has a little handle on top, but it is round. So you just unzip it here on the top, and then everything's inside. So that's the third one we'll be going through, the smallest one. But then that allows me to get the box off the table so I can put more stuff up there. All right. So back to the green case. We will start off with Crusher. And I will know this hammer in particular is really loose. This is something that happens often with Crushers. So I don't call it broken unless the head actually comes off. But it is loose. That is normal. That's something we see a lot. That's just how it's built. Got a Trap Master. Tough luck. There we go. Life Element Trap Master. We got another Giant. I'm trying to keep all the packing peanuts off of this stuff. But we got Swarm. So are those cases going in the shop? Once again, the cases, for now, I am not placing them in the shop. I'm not placing them in the shop, but I will sell them. If you are interested in them, please contact me separately. Because like I said, I'm not putting them up in the shop right now. But if you're interested, we can either combine them with your order if you're placing an order, or I can ship them to you separately. But I don't have any listings up for them right now. And the biggest thing for me is they ship differently, so they cost more to ship. And it's if I put them up in the shop, I'd have to handle everything differently. So I'm not going to list them in the shop for now. If I don't get contact about them privately, I may have to start listing them in the shop, or I might just go ahead and list them on eBay. So you can look for them there if you want. But yeah, that's kind of how I'll be handling them. Yeah, the round case is kind of cute. Looks like a lunchbox. Yes, it definitely looks like. I would not be surprised if many kids used it as a lunchbox. I don't know. I don't think that's what it was intended to be. Like, I don't think it's like insulated or anything. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. The round case has Sunburn's prototype design on it, since it has fangs and brighter red instead of orange. Huh. There you go. Yeah, he does indeed have fangs. I don't know if I ever would have caught that. I've never looked that closely at these, but yeah, that's a nice catch there. Yeah, don't think you ever seen a Crusher without a loose hammer. Like I said, this one was a little bit looser than normal, but they're all have loose to some extent. That's one way to go about it. That works. That works. I should make a video titled "Cases Not in Shop," or maybe just make a video saying, "Hey, here are all the cases I have available." Hey, Pirate Dad, things are going well. Things are going well. We're about halfway through this opening here. Actually, probably a little past halfway, but we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. We have some more Imaginators. This is good to see. We'll start off with the boring one, of course. Golden Queen. I mean, good figure and all, but we have a lot of Golden Queen in the shop, so I'm not too thrilled about that one. But we also have Kingpin. Surprise, surprise. Although we didn't get Kingpin in the last lot. We had the Golden Queen, but not Kingpin. Go figure. But we do also have Dr. Neo Cortex. So this man came in a pack with Crash Bandicoot. So there you go. Dr. Neo Cortex and Crash Bandicoot. Actually an adventure pack. This unlocks new content. And it's actually this figure, the Crash Bandicoot figure, that unlocks content. So if you're interested in playing the Crash Bandicoot level, which I'm blanking on what it's, Thumpa Wumpa Islands. There you go. If you want to play that level, I got it here for you. All right. Oh, here we go. There is the bottom half of our Freeze Blade. So we do have a complete Freeze Blade. Got another giant here, Hothead. Getting a pretty good collection of giants in this one. And of course, like I said, What's a lot without Tree Rex? Gotta have a Tree Rex, right, Pirate Dad? Does Punk Shot have a variant? No. Punk Shot does not have any variants. Punk Shock is the only Punk Shock there. That's it. That's all we got. Yep, Golden Queen is fabulous. Yeah, good stuff there. Okay, Pirate Dad, that is something I couldn't remember because obviously I put Crash on first, and so that unlocked it for me. So when I put Cortex on, it didn't do anything. But that's a very good note. Either Crash or Cortex will unlock Thumpin' Wumpa Islands. So we have two ways to unlock it if you want. Is that a PS5? Yes, it is. That's what I used to stream Skylanders on. I do that all right here. Probably going to be buying a few carrying cases in case I'm bringing Skylanders. Yeah, it's a nice way to transport them. They were good. All right, we got another Trapmaster Bushwhack. So we have both life Trapmasters. We had Tough Luck and now Bushwhack. Good stuff there. Well, this is not a good sign. Who can name this part? I'll give you a hint. It is not a mustache. All right. We do have another giant eyebrow. And a variant here we've seen once before. Oh, I think this is actually broken though. That's unfortunate. All right, so we do have Enchanted. Ooh, it's much more broken than I thought. Wow. How did that happen? Okay, this is Enchanted Hoot Loop. But there is damage along this side here. So the bottom half of his staff here, as well as his wings, the top two wings here are kind of sheared off or maybe bitten off or something. That's unfortunate. This is a nice figure otherwise. But that's going in the broken pile. So I won't be selling that one by itself. I did not break anything live on camera. I haven't even seen the... Oh, here's the figure. There we go. So there's our broken head rush. So I have the part once again. This would be easily gluable. You see, like it sits in there just fine. But knowing that it's broken, I'm not going to sell it as a normal figure. So once again, heavily discounted if anyone is looking for head rush. We got the broken pile is growing now, unfortunately. Battle Scar Hoot Loop, yes. Yeah. All right. What else we got here? We got Big Bang Trigger Happy Series 3. And you can even see this on camera here. This one I might be able to clean up. We'll see. If I can clean it up without taking off too much paint. But I'll try to clean that one up a little bit. Otherwise, yeah, it might end up in the damage just because that's super noticeable. I don't like that. But we'll see. We'll see. We got another Roller Brawl. Good to see. The original Roller Brawl. But then we also do have her second figure, Bone Bash Roller Brawl, which I also enjoy. This goes along with the Tomb Buggy that we had before. So we do have the pair of them. All right, we have one of my favorite vehicles, actually, the Sea Shadow. This is actually Nightfall's vehicle, which we do have in the slot as well. We have Nightfall. So Nightfall and Sea Shadow, there you go. I've always appreciated the like manta looking ship there. We got a Series 1 Terrafin. Head Rush looks cooler with one horn. Fair enough. If that's something you want, I've got one for you. Let me know. Let me know. All right. Yep. Our damage collection is growing. This is the second one we've had recently. Headless Whirlwind. Headless Series 1 Whirlwind. And I doubt that I have the head in here. I'll let you know if I find it, but probably going to be without a head there. We've had a lot of superchargers, so it makes sense. We have Spitfire. Very solid figure. I've always liked his design and even his gameplay. Speedy character. I always complain about how other figures are so slow. Spitfire, not the case. Bouncer from Giants. Got another one of him. Still intact. Lax Repos, are you still here? You still here? Got him. Sunburn. There you go. We got a complete Washbuckler right out of the bag. Got a Series 2 Drill Sergeant. Series 2 Drill Sergeant from Giants. Got a Series 3 Stealth Elf. Ninja Stealth Elf. Starter pack figure. And another Giant here. One we haven't seen yet today. Dingini. There we go. Yes, the most forgotten of the Forgotten 8. Sunburn. Oh, we do have a portal in the bottom. I was surprised they fit a portal in here. So we got this is just the standard PlayStation Nintendo version of the Superchargers portal. All right, so I think that is everything in this case. So once again, that was the green case there that we'll find some way to sell if someone's interested, but they will not be listed in the shop, at least not right now. All right, so the last case we are going through, we have the little round blue lunchbox looking case, which we talked about, has the, I guess this was the original design concept for Sunburn, which feels really weird that they would put it on merchandise. But I guess maybe it got nixed very late in the design process, and or they just sent someone the wrong file. Who knows? All right. This one is packed pretty full, though, for being such a small case. It just means it doesn't have a lot. It has a lot of smaller figures. We'll put it that way. Yeah, Drill Sergeant's gels were a little bit squished on that figure. I see that happen quite frequently. Not enough to the point where I call it broken or anything like that. It's like wings being bent sometimes. It happens. All right. We have our Series 1 Drobot. Come get your Drobots. He's a great figure. Got Series 1 Sonic Boom. We have Series 1 Gil Grunt. I apologize if I'm rushing through these, but they're Series 1 figures. We've all seen them before. Nothing super rare. And I will reiterate here. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. So if you are interested in any of these figures, this is how it works. I'm going to finish unboxing these. Then we're going to test them while I'm still on stream here so you can see that they all work. And then I'm going to get them listed in the shop, and you will have until midnight tonight, midnight Central Time. So roughly by the time I'm done, probably about 8 hours to get any orders in that you want. If you want them before I go on vacation, I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks. So there will not be any more live streams. There will not be any more unboxings. There will not be any orders shipped while I'm on vacation. So if you want anything shipped, you have to get orders in tonight. So that's why I want to get through this as quickly as possible to give you as much time as possible if that's something you want to do. Otherwise, while I am on vacation, you'll still be able to place orders, but I'm going to have a big banner up there saying, hey, I'm on vacation things will not be shipped until I get back. So just something to keep in mind. If you want figures in the next couple of weeks, gotta order tonight. What about videos? So I am working on them. That's the rest of my project tonight. It is finishing up Figure Focus and Skylanders Dictionary videos. I will have them scheduled to go out while I am on vacation. So those still will be coming out. All right, we have a Pirate Seas. That's our second one today. We have a Series 1 Pop Fizz, just the original there. And thankfully intact, Series 1 Hex. Once again, we've been getting a few of these recently fully intact, which is great to see. Great for the shop. If anybody's looking for them. 2 arms, 1 head. Like to see it. I really do like to see it. We have a Series 2 Terrafin. This is another one I know I just got recently, but I believe sold right away. So it's back in stock. We got Flashwing, Series 1 Flashwing, the original from Giants there. Flashwing is a great figure. If you haven't played with her, you should definitely give her a shot. Got Fright Rider. Haven't seen him today. Here's a nice one. High Five. A little bit more on the rare side. That Wave 4 of Trap Team. That infamous Wave 4 that has all the rare figures. High Five, Bat Spin, Rocky Roll, Echo, Spotlight, Blackout. Everything came in one wave. It was kind of crazy. Here's another variant we haven't seen in the shop yet. Glow in the Dark Cinder. So I always struggle to sell these. I mean, I'll put it up in the shop, but be forewarned that like these glow in the dark figures, I don't know how much you can see it, but like those dark spots on the legs, like that's dirt. Like these glow in the dark figures, unfortunately, pick up dirt and other color like none other. Like that's the worst part about them. Like they still glow in the dark. They're still cool. But they just look dirty when you're looking at them in the light because like I said, they just pick up dirt all over the place. And if you wash them too much, you're going to start rubbing off the glow stuff. So, yeah, there it is. Glow in the Dark Series 2 Cinder. We have a Series 1 Flameslinger. I like that. Intact Hex should be considered a chase variant. Some days it feels like it. Some days, yep. All right, we got a Series 1 Countdown. So that was from Swap Force. Haven't seen too many of him recently either. Got the bottom half of Trap Shadow, so we'll set that aside. Run out of time though. Hopefully he's in here. Got our Series 1 Sprocket. And to go along with High Five, we do have Bat Spin. Like I know we just got a High Five and Bat Spin in on Tuesday as well, but like I said, they're a little bit harder to find. They're fairly popular, at least wanted by collectors, and what I had in the shop sold. So there you go. Don't have 2 bottoms of Trap Shadow. Not that I'm seeing on the shelf. I have my shelf of mismatched swappers over there, and I don't think he's there. Discovered yet another new pack? Pirate Dad. It's called a mini starter pack. SSA starter pack only released in France, either during or post Wave 5. Interesting. Okay, well, yeah. What's inside? The Game Portal Poster Random Single Pack. Igniter, Whirlwind, Double Trouble, Drobot, Voodoo, or Flameslinger. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're able to get your hands on some. That's crazy, though, that we're still finding random packs like that. All right. Yes, in the US, Echo is definitely that rare. If you can get her that cheap in Europe, more power to you. That's fantastic. But over here, yeah, she's not easy to come by. I mean, in all of the lots that I've unboxed here, we've only unboxed her once. All right, we got a few minis in here. We have Drobot, which is, of course, Drobot's mini. We have a mini variant. We have Power Punch Pet Vac. This is that I've always thought the variant minis in general look pretty good. And this is one we haven't seen before in these lots, so I'll have to look this one up, but it'll be a new figure in the shop. All right, we got the top half of Rubble Rouser. And actually here, got a full Rubble Rouser. There we go. And I just saw him in here too. Got full Trap Shadow then. Got another magic item here. The Dragon Fire Cannon. This was from Giants. This unlocks a battle arena. Then we've got a few more Series 1 figures here. We got a Series 1 Spyro. Yikes. Drop that one. All right. We got a Series 1 Wrecking Ball who's trying to roll away, apparently. We got a Series 1 Dino Rang. Of course, he didn't have a later series, so we have Dino Rang, one of the Forgotten 8 there. Another Series 2 Stealth Elf. Like I said, don't see this too often, but this is my favorite mold of Stealth Elf. So good to see that. Got a Series 2 Chop Chop. Yeah, even though Wrecking Ball rolled away, I'm glad he didn't seem to wreck any of my equipment here. But totally just dropped him. You're on mobile. How do I know if what I'm buying is damaged or not? It is not, because I don't sell damaged items in the shop. Easy as that. If you want any of the damaged items, you have to contact me privately. I can add them into your order, but that's something I have to do on the back end. So we do have a Series 1 Zap. It always gets me how short his tail is. I always think it's chopped off, like this is damaged. That's what I want. That's what I think when I look at this figure. But no, he's definitely intact. That is the entire tail there. It just has like the fins all the way out to the tail. So it's an interesting figure there, but he is intact. No worries, no worries. We have a Star Strike. This is the standard version, not the Light Core. This is a Series 1 Star Strike. Have a Series 2 Lightning Rod. Series 2 Lightning Rod. Series 1. No. Sorry. Series 2. Series 2 Chill. Blizzard Chill. Of course, we had Drobot. So here is Trigger Snappy. That went along in the double pack there. We got Series 1. Yeah, Series 1 Jet Vac. The original Jet Vac there. And would you look at that? As gruesome as it may be, I do have Whirlwind's head. So this would be another fairly simple fix if you want to do it. But yes, this is something you would have to contact me privately about to buy these damaged figures. But I will let you know, I let them go for cheap as long as we're paying for shipping and stuff. So that's something that will be available. We have Voodoo, another one of the Forgotten 8. So many Forgotten 8 in this bundle. That's good. And another Light Core Eruptor. And that's going to finish it out. So there you go. That was the third and final case there. That will be available for sale privately if you're interested. But yeah, pretty good haul there. I'm happy with that. So we had some decent stuff there. I feel the second lot was a little better than the first. We had some more Imaginator stuff. So we had Crash and Cortex. So those unlock the new level if you want to play around with that. If you haven't played that level yet, I highly recommend it. We had High Five and Bat Spin. We had a bunch of Superchargers vehicles that I know were out of stock. So that I'm glad to have those back in stock again. A few more minis. We had the Jade Firecracking, the metallic green Washbuckler. So some more variants. The Power Punch Pet Vac. That was a new one too. So yeah, I mean overall a bunch of good stuff there. You'd pick up broken figures for customs. I mean, if that's something you do, absolutely. I have a whole box of them that I've been putting together from all of these unboxings that we've been doing. So yeah, that if that's something you're interested in, if that's something you do, then yeah, let me know. You can get a hold of me, Facebook, Twitter, or email. I'll throw this up on the screen, twitter.com/SCLMatt, or Facebook. You send me a DM over there, or go to facebook.com/Skylanders character list, and you can send me a private message through that page, or you can just email me, matt@SkylandersCharacterList.com. It's matt@SkylandersCharacterList.com. And we can talk there as well. So if that's something you're interested in, that's something we can do. But the next, Gus, every swapper except the last three you need. I'm sorry about that, man. What are the last three you need then? I mean, we didn't get a Doomstone today, but I have him in stock if that's something you're looking for. So Doomstone, maybe Spyrise. We didn't get a Spyrise. But you're right. We did get a bunch of them. Oh, we didn't get like the life ones. We didn't get a Stink Bomb. But like some of those, I think I might have in stock. So, all right, yeah. Thank you. I understand if you have to go. The Chaos figure has been waiting for 5 years to be opened. Yep, it's still up there, brand new. Doomstone, Gorilla Drill, and Spyrise. You're right. We did not get those three. But I do have a Doomstone in stock. Gorilla Drill and Spyrise. Yeah, we have to hold on to. Do I have any clear hot dogs? Yes. I have all three of them in my personal collection. They are not for sale, but I do have all three of those. Those are some, like, I got through the original Frito-Lay giveaway offer, and so I wanted to keep those for sure. I think they look fantastic and they're awesome. So next step in this process, we go through and test everything. So if you haven't been with me in these recent unboxings, after I open everything up, I like to go through and test them. I test and reset them. I've been doing it online, not only to boost our watch hours, but to to kind of let you guys get a recap of everything that we have opened. And I get to chat with you some more. So if you have more questions along the way, feel free to ask those. But this is a time when It helps me move the process forward instead of just sitting here talking. I'm getting some more work done, and that speeds up the process once we're done. That I can continue to get these listed in the shop in purchasing them. So we'll dive in here and put some headphones on so I can hear the game, make sure everything's going right. Yeah, there we do have sound. Cool. Scorp, I mean, with today's stream for sure, we should be hitting 3K hours. We're at 29 something today. So I don't recall exactly what it was, but just remember that the actual, wow, someone really like countdown, level 20 countdown. Nice. And it's gone. But the reporting, the official reporting that YouTube gives me for those watch hours are, it's typically about 2 days behind what we're actually doing. So like the hours that are added today, I won't see in that final number for another 2 days. But yeah, we wow, level 20 Drobot. Are all these figures going to be level 20? That's crazy. So that is something. We are approaching 3K very rapidly. We will. I mean, I'll keep you updated. And hey, maybe you guys can work on that while I'm gone. Like I said, binge the videos that are out there, and who knows if we get enough folks watching the old stuff, it's possible that we hit 4K by the time I get back from vacation. It's very possible. I know it's not as fun watching old stuff as it is the new stuff, but like I said, I know I'll have at least one unboxing to do as soon as I get back from vacation, because there was a third package that was supposed to be here today. I was hoping was going to be here today, but it got delayed, so I'm not going to be able to show that. Oh, they're level 20. I like this. People knew what they were doing. But that is something I can guarantee we'll be doing as soon as I get back, is more unboxings. But once again, these figures will be up in the store after I'm done testing and resetting here. Give me about 30 to 60 minutes. I usually get up in the store pretty quickly. And then they will be available for purchase tonight. If you want them before I go on vacation, then you need to get your orders in by midnight tonight, Central Time. So it's going to be just under 9 hours from now. So probably, I was going to say 8 hours from when I get, but this testing can take me another hour. So you'll probably have, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours after I get them listed to get any orders in that I will be able to get shipped out before I leave then. It's going to play some COD, but now you want to play Skylanders. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for the congrats. How many weeks am I on vacation? I'll be gone roughly 2 weeks. It's going to be a little bit less than 2 weeks, I believe. But yeah, the person who sold this is probably crying right now. Yeah, especially if they're watching me. I mean, this is a lot I got off of eBay, so the chances of them actually watching this stream are probably not very likely. But yes, I could see that. These are all nice high level figures that they put a lot of work into. I've seen more 20s in this lot already than I have in any other lot. Did I get any Eons Elite? No, sorry, Akasha, we did not get any Eons Elite in this lot here. 2 weeks without me. Well, I mean, that's what I was saying though. I will have I will make sure I have at least one. I should have two figure focus and Skylanders Dictionary videos coming out while I'm gone. I'll schedule those on their normal days. So you have some new content to check out, even though we won't have any new live streams to watch. So that'll be up to you guys to go and continue watching the old stuff if you want to rack up those hours. But there's a lot of content out there. I mean, whether it's the old live streams that I've done, if you want to rewatch those, rewatch the 12-hour live stream, just press play on that and let it run. Or you can check out some of the old videos. Before I came back just a few months ago, I already had over 500 videos out there of other stuff. So I mean, some of the short SCL news videos, but there's some like walkthrough videos on how to do stuff. So you can check that out. Oh boy. Seriously? Oh, there we go. Okay. Gonna say a blast zone that doesn't work? That'd be a first. There you go, level 20 blast zone.
I am on a hot streak. Blast and furious.
Silent but deadly.
Level 20. Level 20, level 20, level 20. So many level 20s. Well, that's the thing. For how common he is, I'm surprised I don't find more broken ones. So now I just have all the working ones sitting in on my shelves because no one's buying them. Come on. I know you work. There you go. So this is the metallic green one. So, wow, even that they had at level 20. Wow. So yeah, metallic green works. It's a chase variant, so it's just marked as special in the game here. It's not going to look any different, but it's a good looking figure though.
Roll with the punch.
Level 20. Yeah, I mean, I could see this. It's either one person who was really into Skylanders and loved leveling folks up, or it could be maybe it was a family, and maybe there were multiple people playing the game, and so they leveled up because multiple people were using the same figures or something like that. But Blast Zone has always been broken. In PvP, sure. Level 20 Rattleshake. This is where it's at.
Go ahead.
Wouldn't be surprised to see if broken figure, yeah. What is this with level 20 everywhere? I have no idea. I have never seen a collection with this many level 20s in it. Never. Now if this Shroom Boom is level 20, I mean, I have no idea what's going on anymore. There we go. Level 9. Would I ever consider a service for resetting imagination crystals? Certainly. I don't know personally how to reset them on PC or Mac. There might be a way out there, I suppose, with some of the emulations or something like that. I don't know how to do that. But honestly, like if I can get you to pay for shipping both ways, I will gladly. A level 20 Firecracking. Who spent that much time with Firecracking? Why would you do that to yourself?
Burning the candle at both ends.
Man, some people. Anyway.
Going to be wild.
Yeah, the Asteroid Hat is all over the place, Pirate Dad. But yeah, Brian, I would say, I mean, that's about what it would amount to, I think, is like, I'm not going to charge much for it, but if you're willing to pay shipping both ways to get them to me and then for me to send them back, like that would basically be what I would charge. Is I would charge you shipping, because honestly, it takes all of, you know, well, depending how many crystals you have, but it would take me all of 2 minutes of my time. So I'm not going to charge anything crazy for that. But yeah, that's definitely something we can work out. I mean, so whether that's just you sending me figures and me sending them back to you, or if you place an order for other figures, like that would make things simpler too. And we can maybe work out a deal there. If you place another order in the shop and I can just send the figures back with your order, something like that. Yeah, I'm totally up for doing that. Almost all your Skylanders are completely powered up. That's fantastic. That's commitment. I mean, how long does that take you, Kasha? You almost have all 600. So what's your number? What are you at? I know Pirate Dad's getting close to 600 too. I'm actually curious who has more now. And Pirate Dad, do you have all yours leveled up? Do you play with them all, or are you just collecting them? In my mind, you're just collecting them, but I could be wrong about that. Highest level is level 17 Blast Zone. Yeah, I mean that's kind of where I am. I have a few that are level 20. Like you see in like my Rattleshake is all the way leveled up. I love that guy, but that is, I mean, I have a few, and like I had a bunch where like I maxed them out in SSA, but that only means they're at level 10. Your Firecracking is maxed out too. Cookie. Oh, well, like I said, everyone is someone's favorite, or even if it's not your favorite, you enjoy them more than I do. So. Here, Brian, download the Skylanders GUI. You can reset crystals on that. Yeah, Sheriff Crazy, he knows what he's doing there. That's for sure.
The perfect swarm.
Firecracking, yeah. You can spend time maxing them out if you want to, yeah. Pikazilla. Just spend time scrolling through my website. Yeah, I've done that before. The pictures of stuff are just so fun to look at, even if you don't have them.
Drop the hammer.
Sounds good, Brian. We can definitely work on that. Stump Smash, reset. Right.
Drop the hammer.
All your Skylanders level 20. Well done, Scorp. You do play with them all, but not even close to having them all leveled up. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Like 561 student Rock Candy Pinata. Yes. Well done. Rock Candy Pinata is such a pretty figure. I was so happy that I was able to find that one myself, so I didn't have to overpay for it.
Beat the beetle.
Well done. Dune Bug must be leveled up. He's all gold. So if no one's ever seen this before either, this is kind of another one like Rattleshake, that when you get far enough up, and High Volt was another one we were talking about, but like I don't know if it's actually his soul gem or not. It's usually the soul gem power that like changes their color. Sometimes it's just a standard upgrade, but yeah, that takes away his, like, I like his other color better. Like I don't, that's what I don't get. Like they designed the character and it looks so good, and then
I think I need an abacus.
and then they're like, hey, we're gonna here we can find out quick. So yeah, no, it's this bottom path right here. Hardened shell armor is increased. That changes to gold, and it's like he looks so much better as the blue green purple guy. Like here, we're gonna fix this. I'm gonna make Dune Bug better for you guys. Look at that. Doesn't he look so much better now? Oh yes. Back to the original. Do I keep any of the Skylanders I get? So eventually I will start keeping some more of these that I don't have in my collection. I've always said if I get something super rare that I don't have, I will keep it. Like I still need 2 out of the 3 yawn traps. So if I somehow stumble across them in a lot somewhere, unfortunately, those are coming to my collection first. But more common stuff, or what I consider more common stuff that I've gotten a few of, I tend to put it up in the shop first. Let you guys take first crack at it. Like I know over time I'll be able to get my hands on it. So right now I'm here to help everybody out there. Like I want to get the store on its feet, and I want to get some sales under my belt and make sure everything's working and people know about the store and can find what they want in the store. So I'm not going to hang on to every piece that I come across. It's like, oh yeah, I don't have this one. That's mine. So yeah, I will keep some eventually, but everything that's here today, like some of the variants I used to have and I sold off, but I'm not keeping them right now. Everything you saw here today will be in the store. So after I update the store, if you don't see it in the store, it's because it's sold. I didn't keep it. Highest level 20 Enigma. Favorites are Wind Up and Star Strike. Sure. I mean, those last few levels take a long time to grind out.
For the win.
Yeah, Bumble Blast looks great. Yep, definitely. Don't know what the number is? Come on. Gotta keep track of those things. Pinata, yes. Pinata is a great figure in general. But yeah, the Rock Candy Pinata just made it that much better. I mean, I have both versions, but
Armed and dangerous.
you have Echo new in box. You're thinking you didn't get one. Yeah, I've been there. Like when I came back to Skylanders and people were talking about how expensive Robo was, I'm like, I had a panic moment. I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure I completed my collection before I stopped buying them, and like I'm pretty sure I made like an unboxing video even. What is going on? And so and yeah, I had to dig through the box and make sure I had Robo, but I know that feeling, Brian. Pikazilla, what do you think is the most underrated Skylander? This one's tough. There's just so many Skylanders out there. The one I've run across most recently, though, I honestly think is Spotlight. Now, you may be thinking, but everybody wants Spotlight, of course, but everybody wants Spotlight because she's rare. Everyone wants Spotlight because it's a rare core light figure that you can't get your hands on for cheap, and you maybe couldn't find first run. That's why everybody wants Spotlight. How many people have actually played with Spotlight? That's something we did while we were playing through Trap Team, and
but deadly.
I found out even at a super low level, even at our first couple of levels, she is a fantastic character. Like she has a lot of power. Like her basic attack does like 60 damage at level 1, and it has knockback. And so like she can survive anything, especially at the low levels, because she just knocks them all back and does a ton of damage constantly. So like, I love that. Just shows the other path in Dune Bug because Golden Bug is not good. Yes, agreed. Pirate Dad, I'm only streaming until I'm done testing and resetting these figures, because I want to get everything up in the shop, and then I got to finish some videos. And so yeah, this is all I have time for today. So I would guess we're maybe a quarter of the way through testing. So how long have I been testing? About, I don't know, 20 minutes, maybe another hour, maybe. But I'm not actually going to be playing the game today. I'm just finishing up this testing and resetting phase. And buy Dune Bug just to paint the figure gold. Man, I would say I wouldn't sell it to you, but I would sell it. I would sell it to you. If that's what you want to do with figures, you're more than welcome to do it. I'm not going to be a fan, though. As far as you know, you're only missing Clear Starcast, Happy Birthday Ben Starcast, E3, and the E3 figures. Wow. Okay, then you are extremely close. What do you know? And Pumpkin Eyebrow, that is just fine. There is no reason that you need to collect every single Skylander, or you need to spend that much money. That's kind of where I was. Even back in the day, I was probably considered a casual collector. I picked up what I could from stores at retail, but I don't spend crazy amounts of money on them.
Silent but deadly.
So if you've already beaten Imaginators or the tricks used to level figures quickly, I don't remember. I mean, if you want, you can always just start another file. If you like, that's usually what I end up doing. Is I start another file, because I have more fun progressing through the game than just replaying levels. Of course, I would replay levels to 100% stuff. Like, I do that first, and if I need to get the PlayStation trophies that I've talked about many times, like, I'm a trophy hunter, and so to get all those trophies, I'm already going to have to play through the game multiple times. And so I'm going, like, that is going to help level up my characters as well. So dual purpose on a lot of those. Just like Flip Wreck. However, if anybody else has tricks they use, especially for Imaginators, to level up characters quickly, throw them out there. Go ahead. Just like Flip Wreck. There's nothing wrong with that. I played with Flip Wreck. I really like Flip Wreck's design. So I kind of wish I liked his gameplay better. But I found out playing with him in Trap Team this time, his style's not quite for me. He's not bad. I've played with worse figures, but yeah, definitely not my first choice. Should we start counting how many level 20s we get each stream? Go for it. I mean, that's something you can do. well, I'm gone. You can rewatch this stream and let me know down in the comments how many level 20s there are. How many level 20s do we get in this one? Although I suppose I might have I probably have it covered up with some of these comments sometimes. It could be tough. What did you think of the Superchargers RC cars? I totally forgot about them. I never got my hands on any of them. I thought it was an interesting idea and kind of a natural way to go with it. Like, you're making videos, you're making vehicles. Why wouldn't you make like toys of the vehicles you're making? Like, I know you're already making them as toys, and like some of the flying ones have movable wings, and the land vehicles all have
Chicken
wheels that rotate and stuff. But I get it. It made a lot of sense. I have a feeling they probably didn't sell as well as the figures themselves, but who knows? Spotlight is fun but tricky. I didn't think she was that tricky. I thought there was a pretty natural
a cut above the rest.
a natural play style. She worked really well for me. If you go to Chaos Island on the map, there's a giant XP orb in the cave below. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Like every time you come back to the map, remember to go collect that orb. Yes, I would not have come up with that on my own, but I do remember that being a thing. Hey Crash, how you doing? An artist drawing just got boring. They went to customization. I get it. No worries. Can be pretty monotonous but fast. Yeah, Fire Dead. I mean, that's why they call it grinding. Anytime anyone wants to just level up for the sake of level up, it's going to get boring at some point. There's only so much you can do. Yeah, the chaos challenges, but that's in Trap Team, right? Which works for a majority of figures, but not if you want to like level up your Imaginators. Flipwreck was an okay design. So especially when comparing them with the other two figures that came in that lot, so that like the Frito-Lay bundle, you had the Flipwreck, High Five, and Batspin. Like I thought Flipwreck was
I always do my best.
Head and shoulders above the rest. I did not care for the other two designs really. High Five and Batspin, no, they weren't really for me. I like the Flipwreck design the best for sure. What do I think of Zap? I love Zap's design overall. I have said in general, I personally I don't have a lot of experience with Zap, but in general I do like the characters that combine water and electricity, or water and lightning. So that is that's a plus for him. So I enjoy it, I guess. BusyBot, welcome to chat. I am having a good day. Had a double unboxing. Just testing stuff. Gonna get the stuff up on the site soon, so people can get their orders in if they want before I go on vacation. And Imaginators use a battle arena. Yes, battle arenas. I do. I mean, it's like Chaos Doom Challenge, battle arenas. I do enjoy that type of extra content for leveling stuff up, because even if though it is monotonous still, like it feels a little bit different because you can play it a little bit differently every time. Okay, was this from the first lot maybe? I'm wondering. Level 1, like what's going on? It's not level 20.
Twists of fury.
You haven't customized any Skylanders yet. Hey, it's always a possibility later on. Personally, don't like the Batspin design. Looks like a Swap Force character. Interesting. Never thought about it like that, but remember trading Bouncer for High Five in 2014? Or wait. You traded Bouncer for High Five? Like you got the High Five, Chris? Like that to me is a good trade. Like Bouncer's super common, but if you just gave up a Bouncer and got figure that's more rare, I'd say that's the way to go about it. You can replace Bouncer easily. Why is the camera on the Magic City wide up in the air? So I mean, this is part of it, just for the overworld, the map, or the MAP, if you will. But I think it's the feeling that they wanted to give it. They wanted to give it like, hey, this is a huge area, you should go explore. So I think that's kind of why they put it up there. They wanted to give you a larger view of everything. And that was the easiest way to go about it, I think. I would say. I don't know if there was another reason for that, but yeah, I don't remember it being bad in the levels or anything that you can't see what's going on or anything like that. So I think it's just a stylistic choice. It's like, as I go along here, no, it doesn't really get any better. But I mean, you have to remember too, like I'm using like a lot of core characters here. And so if you put like, okay, I need to reset real quick. But I think if you put an Imaginator down, they're going to be bigger. And so that's part of it. That the core characters, they made them smaller and punier in Imaginators because they wanted you to use like here.
Stay frosty.
How much bigger does Kingpin look? Okay, not super big, but actually really not that big at all. Yeah. So I think it's just a style choice for them.
Stay
Like the battle arenas, but they got worse in each game after Swap Force. Debatable. I really like the Chaos Doom challenge. Bat Spin is your favorite out of the three. Fair enough. Fair enough. You might try your hand at customizing. Yeah, I mean, if you have extra figures, go for it. That's what we've said a few times. Like the damaged figures are great for customizers. Just personally, I'm not a customizer, so.
You can hear me growing smart.
Why do almost all have rock hats? So the Asteroid Hat, Pirate Dad, did we determine what game that came from? That it was one of the better hats in that game, and so you'll see that hat a lot. It was the Asteroid Hat. It's kind of like the Volcano Hat is one of the late game one. Like I think I forget what game it is. In one of the games, like the Volcano Hat is like the hat you get for beating Nightmare Mode, and so it's like the best hat in the game. And so then people would put it on every single figure. Kind of similar here with actually here. Let me see if nope, that's not what I want. Where am I? Why don't I have hat option? Wait, did they not do hats in Imaginators? Or am I crazy? Nope, not there, not there. Nope. I might just be losing my mind. Yeah, so maybe I can't show you here. But yeah, I'm sure the Asteroid Hat just has really the best options from one of the games. Yeah, BusyBot, as Pirate Dad says later on, that was just someone's custom. It's not a real thing. The Rock Hat gives like plus 50 health. Okay, there you go. Thank you. And okay, yeah, there's no hats and Imaginators. Thank you for figuring all that out.
My eye on you.
Pirate Dad tried making customs. They didn't turn out well. That's unfortunate. It takes some practice. I know that much. Not that you can't do it. It's just.
I've got my eye.
Why is Torch so quick? She probably has a higher base speed. than an average figure. I mean, like your giants are actually all of them do get a little faster in this overworld. I think that's because it's so big. They didn't want to burden you down here because I mean, just look at how fast his feet are moving. Like I'm pretty sure that's not normal for Eyebrow. Okay, now I'm gonna have to erase your coins again.
Got an eye for talent. I've got my eye on you.
All right, thanks, Picazilla. Thanks for stopping by. All right, come on. Figures got tangled up. Doom Challenge is great. The Trap Team Imaginary Battle Arena is much worse. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, Asteroid Hat plus 50 health was from Swap Force. Okay, cool. Only one who thinks all swappers have random catchphrases. I mean, I wouldn't say it's random. I mean, it's kind of weird because we were discussing he doesn't really have 8 legs.
Check me out.
But they're all still kind of punny. Well, they're maybe not as much puns as they are with some of the other characters. They're more just about characteristics of the character. If that makes sense. Yeah, everyone's faster on the map. Thank you. One customer you're proud of called Retro Igniter. Done with Sharpie. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Nightmare started in Swap Force. So it was in Giants 2 at least. Yeah, maybe it wasn't in the original, but then people wanted a challenge after that.
Numbers you can truly bank on. I reign supreme.
So yeah, getting close to about the halfway point of testing and resetting these characters here. And then I'll get them up in the shop for you. So anybody who's interested can check them out. Pirate Dad, that igniter looks awesome. Yeah, I like that color scheme. Well done.
Bring the sting! Looking good! Bring the sting!
Gorilla Drill has the longest catchphrase. If there's a drill, there's a way. It's very possible. I can't say that I've ever contemplated the longest catchphrase, but sure.
My odds are looking good. Deal with it.
Croak and roll.
Minnie, welcome to the stream.
Looking solid as a crop. Croak and roll.
Taking charge. Even stronger than I imagined. Taking charge.
If you beat Skylanders Giants in Nightmare difficulty, you get a unique cutscene. Cutscene will play that reveals what happens to the Iron Fist of Arcus after Chaos is defeated. I'm sure I've seen that because I know I've beaten it on Nightmare because I think that was a PlayStation trophy, but yeah. I never thought of it being as unique, but I'll take your word for it.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, the punny catchphrase is awesome. Let's ruffle some feathers. There you go.
Catch a glimpse.
So it's Gorilla Drilla and Hoot Loop, right?
Silent but deadly.
Fair enough, Busybot. If you need to go, that's quite all right. You can always come back and rewatch it later, or maybe I'll still be here. Who knows?
For the wind. Light core. Check it out.
Slowly working our way into some of the figures from the first collection we opened aren't leveled up quite as much.
For the wind.
I don't think we've quite made it through either of the lots yet, but we're getting there. They all kind of got mixed together on the table.
Light core.
Oh, you didn't play with Lycor Hex? That's disappointing.
Bolts and lightning. My power will haunt you. Bolts and lightning.
Axe to the
I'm not
max.
sure if it's the game version, but on Swap Force for the Wii, the ski hat looks way too big on Slam Bam. Yeah, I don't know if it's game version either, but the hats in general, I've always kind of felt like, I mean, there's no way they can make them form-fitting to every Skylander. Like, there's just way too, there's hundreds of different Skylanders, and they all have different head sizes. So there's no way they can make it all work together. Lycor Hex looks great in game. Yes, she does. Absolutely. There's no reason to hate on Hex or Lycor Hex. They all look good. I mean, that's the thing. The majority of the figures look really great. In-game, out-of-game, whatever. And the ones that look questionable out-of-game probably look better in-game. Honestly.
Full screen ahead.
Who do you think is the rarest starter pack figure? They're starter pack figures. They're not rare. I mean, the original 3 are super common. I mean, are we including the 3DS starter packs, which typically included a variant figure? If we do that, it's probably one of those. I would say like Dark Spyro or something. But if we're just talking about like the standard starter packs, or I mean, if we're including dark starter packs, or can I include chase variant starter pack figures like the Golden Hot Streak? That would be the rarest starter pack figure. That is 100% the rarest starter pack figure. The only place you could get it was a starter pack. But yeah. If selling Skylanders is profitable, you might want to start a shop as well. Go for it. Go for it. I'm not stopping you. I mean, I'll even help you out where I can. I mean, I'm not gonna build the site for you, but There are a lot of people do. I mean, people are buying and selling Skylanders on eBay and Facebook Marketplace, and I know a few people on Facebook Marketplace alone who are doing it regularly. Like I don't know that's a full-time job or anything, but they are definitely consistently buying and selling Skylanders. Like if I see their names on Facebook Marketplace, I just stay away from those listings because I know the prices aren't going to be what I want to pay, and that oh, oof. I just pulled the figure off while it was trying to reset. Did it actually reset or not? It did. Okay. So I mean, yeah, there's definitely money in it if you know what you're doing and if you devote some time to it. But yeah, the dark ones that could be, or even just I mean even just standard figures. Bowser and Donkey Kong could be among the rarest because they're not in. Like they were only available for the most part in starter packs, and like they're separated and they're only in the Nintendo ones, and a lot of factors included there.
Roast and toast.
Yeah, there's another vote for Donkey Kong. If you weren't thinking of variants, well, I was thinking of variants. Red Camel in the quote-unquote starter pack for LG TV. Yes. Pumpkin Eyebrow, I like how you think. Level 20 Sunburn. There you go. Yeah, I mean that would be a winner too. Clear Whirlwind was the exact same as Red Camel. That was the only source of it, was those LG packs. But for whatever reason, Red Camel, I wouldn't say that it felt more rare, but it always seemed to fetch a higher price than Clear Whirlwind. It's another one of those like I can't really explain other than Camo is awesome. Yeah, Dutch could be an SCL counterpart for the rest of the world. I mean, like I said, that's not something I'm not ready to franchise the business just yet, but we'll see.
I'm on fire.
Yeah, Dark Wolf Gang, Royal Double Trouble. There's a thought too. That was a Battleground starter pack. So that's another starter pack item.
It's rush hour.
So Pirate Dad, you really think that those other dark figures are above Golden Hot Streak?
Wow,
Like I think you underestimate how rare Golden Hot Streak is. Maybe that's just me, or maybe I overestimate, but I don't know. Yeah, I agree with that. Dark Wolf Gang isn't as rare. Just people wanted him more. Yeah, DK and Bowser were in the combo packs later on, but not the dark versions. That could be too. We had so many other Whirlwind figures.
Fear the fish. Looking good. Looking good. Fear the fish.
How much do you have in mind for a package Red Camel? I mean, that's what I've said before, though. It's like, As much as I want that figure, I don't want to pay the
last
price.
wishes?
I really don't want to pay the price.
Impressive.
So I mean, if you're willing to sell for you know,
Any last wishes?
$25, I'll pay you $25. But I couldn't do that to you. You can get more than that if you want to sell it. When I'm ready, I just hit you up. Okay. I mean, I'll keep that in mind. But like I said, I don't think I'm at that point yet. Okay, Pirate Dad, thank you. Golden Hot Streak is the rarest. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, Dark Hammer Slam Bowser long listed at 50 to 75. But I'm pretty sure like Golden Hot Streak is listed as like 100, I think. Last time I checked. I don't know if it's still there, but I haven't had one to sell in a while, so I don't know. Actually, I can't say that I've ever sold one. I only ever had one. And that is in my collection. That's another one I kept.
A perfect record.
Get a few more level 20s again.
No berries. Making my mark.
He had both Washbuckler and Metallic Green Washbuckler at level 20. Like, I think they were definitely making a point of getting level 20 figures. I'm almost surprised they didn't, like, list that in the eBay listing. It's all at level 20. Power Punch Pet Vac still works. And it's unfortunate that his in-game form looks like the original renderings that we got. This is another one that I have to make a video about sometime. But this is pretty close to the original rendering that we got for Power Punch Pet Vac. But that's why I'm thrilled that what we actually got was just like black and red instead of like all red, because the black and red looks so much better, but it's actually not what you get in game. So it's a kind of a weird situation.
Blast and Furious.
Okay, Pirate Dad, I will check out whatever else he sent me.
On a hot streak. Blast and Furious.
Brundo, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, if you got school stuff to take care of, go do that. Don't let me stop you. I don't need to be the reason people are failing out of school.
Numbers are fun.
My favorite in-game variant. I feel like I've answered this one before. I don't remember what I said last time, but because it's on top of mind right now, Quick Draw Rattleshake is a fantastic in-game variant. I mean, Rattleshake is a great character to begin with, but the Quick Draw variant, so much better. Like, there's nothing wrong with that figure. Yeah, the opposite of the steel-plated variants. The renders look good, and then they messed it up when they made the actual figure. That's unfortunate. Got Aurora, Ambush, Kingpin, Golden Queen, Chopscotch, Starcast, Airstrike, Griffin Park, Crankcase for $65. First glance, it sounds good. Let me see. So Aurora, Ambush, I ignore Kingpin and Golden Queen because they're starter pack figures. I don't really pay for them. Chopscotch, Starcast, Airstriker, Spark, Crankcase. So Aurora Ambush, Chopscotch, and Crankcase. You know, I figure I charge like 10 or 12 bucks a piece. So that's like 40 bucks, let's call it. Starcast is like another 30. Airstrike's like 20. So those two are like 50 by themselves. So it's up to 90. Griffin Park is another 10 or 15. So I'm at like 100 bucks probably, especially with if you actually paid for Kingpin and Golden Queen. You're over 100 bucks if you're buying them from my shop, I think. So if you got them for 65 bucks, I would say yes, you got a good deal. I would say that's a good deal.
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah, you agree, Lance. Quick Draw is a great one. Yeah, Pirate Dad. I mean, there's a lot of good variants out there. You really like Jade Firecracking? I struggle with Jade Firecracking, and not just because it's Firecracking. I struggle because they changed the Jade coloring, and like I just don't. I mean, it's because of the material that they were using on the figure, and they just made it a Jade color. Whereas the original Jade, was Jade Flashwing, and most of the Jade coloring was in her crystals, and I think it looked fantastic there. And so they weren't really going to be able to replicate that in any other figure because no other figure had those crystals. But still, even if you look at the green that they used on the Jade figure or the Flashwing figure itself, that's not the crystal part. Like it's a different green than what we get in Jade Flashwing. And so like Jade Flashwing was okay. It's just I always feel like it got too cloudy, and I would have liked it if they could have made it a little bit clearer and a little bit more see-through instead of so cloudy. And I think that's where I was most disappointed. So yeah, I don't know. That's my opinion. Like I really wanted to like Jade Firecracking, but I was kind of disappointed overall. But good news though, Bat Spin works. Bat Spin is functional. That's all good.
Bolt and lightning.
This is glow-in-the-dark Cinder. So once again, chase variant. So it just appears in game as the normal, but marked as special. That one's all good to go. If you're looking for a cheap variant, this will probably be fairly cheap. It's fairly common. It was a starter pack thing as well. Here we go. Legendary Lycor Chill. Okay, I can see that. Royal Double Trouble. Yes, that's a good in-game one. Polar Whirlwind is beautiful. Jade Flashwing is beautiful as well. Molten Hot Dog. I'm okay with Molten Hot Dog. I kind of bounce back and forth whether or not I like the original or Molten better, but fair enough. Punch Pop Fizz. I mean, I might like Punch Pop Fizz better than the original, but okay. Golden Dragon Fire Cannon is definitely better than regular, but I wouldn't put it on the top of my list. Quick Draw, definitely, yes. And Enchanted Lycor Star Strike. Okay, I can see that. It's a solid list. I mean, yeah, he's clear-ish. Like, you can see through the material. I mean, it's not solid by any means. Like, I mean, yes, it is solid material, but like, it's not clear like Jade Flashwing's crystals. Like, I wish they would have gone with a harder, like even hollow crystal material as opposed to just the same. I want to call it rubber, but it's not. Whatever plastic type material they use to make those figures. And I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit overly critical, but that's my thoughts on it. Jade Flashwing is super loose. Yeah, her wings can become problematic. That's why I'm always thrilled when I get them in lots and they're intact. Because she's another one too. I mean, those wings can bend super easily, and they're not as flexible as some of the other dragons because of those crystals. So when her wings get bent, they tend to break a little bit more. Molten hot dog named after your dog Bubba. Nice. Oh, here's another list. Yes, King Cobra Kadabra. Yeah, he would be near the top of my list as well. Yes, absolutely. Legendary Deja Vu. Fair enough. In general, I'm not a huge fan of the legendary figures. There's a few of them I think look okay. But for the most part, I'm not. I'm not super thrilled with most of the legendaries. Yeah, I don't know. That's, once again, just me. Kind of the same. I never really fell for the Nitro. In my opinion, the best Nitro figure is Nitro Magnet Charge. I didn't really like any of the other ones though. Jolly Bum Blast, I get. I've said the Christmas variants, they do very well. So most of those would probably be towards the top of my list as well. I could see that. Jingle Bell Chomper Mage, same reason. Mystical Bad Juju, yes. Yeah, like Mystical Tyclone Crow wasn't that great, but Mystical Bad Juju, that was very well done. For sure. Level 20 High Five is now level 1 High Five. But High Five works. That's another good one for the shop. Glow in the Dark Fright Rider is more rare than Cinder. Yes, it is. So Glow in the Dark Cinder was super easy to come by. Glow in the Dark Sonic Boom was super easy to come by. Glow in the Dark Fright Rider, though, I think
Getting stronger.
Wasn't that another like Australian thing? I just remember it being like it didn't really show up in America. It wasn't a giveaway, was it? No. That was the Halloween one. But yeah, like I want to say Glow in the Dark Fright Rider was. I know I didn't have it. It was definitely one that was hard to come by. King Cobra Kadabra and Royal Double Trouble are some of my favorite in games. Yeah, Jade Flashwing, got it. Here, Glow in the Dark Fright Rider was only released in Europe. There we go. It was only in a single pack. Well, Cinder was in all, well, not all, but many of the starter packs in the US. Yeah, Pop Fizz looks fun, but never use him. You should give him a shot. He's different. He's another one of those that has a different gameplay, but his personality is a lot of fun. Like he's one that, like I will. Put up with the different attacks that he has just because he's a lot of fun to play with. I hate how they changed the legendaries for Imagineers. I mean, they kind of had to. It would have been confusing otherwise. Also never been a big fan of legendary variants. Yeah. They tried something. It was something they tried right off the bat. Some people liked it, some people didn't. It's going to happen. Never going to please everybody. Springtime Trigger Hack gives bonus points for having the flock variant. And Heartbreaker Buckshot for being unreleased. Sure.
Got an eye for talent.
Mystical Bad Juju is great. Player swords in game still being blue stings. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yes, the Jade variants have been talked about a lot. I'll have to go back and listen to the conversation. Is there anywhere you can get a checklist for all the Skylanders to check off? Anybody? Yeah, I have some on my site. If you go to SkylandersCharacterList.com and click on the resources tab, you can find printable PDF checklists of all the characters there. If that's the way you want to go about it. If you're looking for something digital, you can either use my other site, collectioncrossing.com, and create your collection over there. So you can keep track. You can make separate lists of either what you have and what you need, or just a list of what you need yet, or just a list of what you have. However you want to go about it, it's up to you. But that's a free site over there. Otherwise, I know that Pirate Dad has some checklists that are like Google Docs, I think. If that's something you want to work with too. Speaking of Glow in the Dark Cinder, I noticed on the PDF checklist, yeah, this Glow in the Dark Cinder Wii U starter pack, but I haven't been able to find a single picture of one ever. That is possible. That back when I made that, so that would have been when I was starting. It's very possible that I made an assumption that was incorrect, and no one ever called me out on it. So it's very possible it's wrong. It's very possible I just assumed that it would have been everywhere. But maybe I was right, and it's like right now I can't tell you. Yes, I've actually seen when I know it exists or anything like that. I can't promise you that. So it's very possible I just made an assumption, jump to conclusions, if you will. So yeah, it's possible that it doesn't actually exist. That's another one of those things I need to go back through now that I have so much more knowledge and I have a little bit more time, and I'm not, constantly tracking down new Skylanders news. I have more time to focus on the resources side of things. So I'll have to go back and look at it. You like to think they're made of different kinds of jade? Well, yeah, I would say that's true. I think they were. Pirate Dad does not have a Heartbreaker buckshot. He wants one. He knows someone who has one. We know they exist, but thank you, Akasha. Skylanders character list. That's where the name of the site came from. That's why it's called Skylanders character list, because that was the first piece of information that I put on the site, was a complete checklist. At that time, it was just of the first two games. Well, it was actually just the first game, and then I was working on the second game because I came in halfway through, and we didn't have all the figures yet.
Full screen ahead.
So Lance, yes, Chop Chop, I feel, is my favorite legendary figure. Like, for whatever reason, I can't explain why. I don't know exactly why. But yes, I do feel that Chop Chop's legendary version works more than any of the others.
Stay cool.
So don't forget about how amazing all the elites are. Such amazing in-game variants. I mean, that's one way to look at it. Make a custom Heartbreaker buckshot or rather spend money on Glow in the Dark. That's fair. That's fair. I'd rather spend money on things I don't have yet too, instead of making fakes. I mean, customs. Brian, your box just arrived. Yes, another one made it safely. So yeah, all the giveaway stuff. I had 2 people contact me yesterday to let me know that their stuff arrived. So that theirs arrived in 2 days. I saw a bunch more were arriving today. So that was 3 days. Like I said, on average, about 3 days to get stuff. So a lot of stuff will be arriving today. But some people may not arrive until Friday yet. But I think most should be here by the end of the week. Pirate Dad is the Heartbreaker variant. There you go.
Looking good.
I think we can all agree with that. Still waiting on your mystery box. Uh-oh.
Stay cool.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't remember if yours was coming today or tomorrow, but like I said, it should. If the post office doesn't screw anything up, it should be there by Friday at the latest, I think. At the absolute latest, Saturday, but that would be, in my mind, if it took till Saturday or even next week, like something went wrong.
Look out below!
The red eyes on Chop Chop, is that what does it? Is that what pulls that piece together? Free Rangers is okay. Legendary Night Shift is probably second on my list there. I like that one better than Free Rangers, but Free Rangers isn't too bad. But there's something that looks really slick about Night Shift. Yeah, your box might arrive by the time I'm back from vacation. That's true. I'm tracking all those boxes to make sure nothing too bad happens, but especially the international ones. Like I said, once they get outside the US, there's no guarantee that the labels will be scanned. And so I can't even guarantee that I'll be able to track them all the way. Two volcanic vaults. Can I have one? Please? Please? You ordered a StarCrest prototype figure. Nice. Yeah, I've thought about, getting my hands on some of those prototype figures. I think it'd be a nice addition, but I don't need to make that a whole collection. Hey Yoshi. What did we get? Skylanders. A lot of level 20 Skylanders. We felt kind of bad. Like the one lot that we opened, I'd say a good 75% of the figures at least have been they were leveled up to level 20. So the first lot was a little bit weaker. We got a Power Blue Splatter Splasher. That was kind of the big piece. The second lot was a lot better. We got a lot of Superchargers, a few Imaginators. We got Crash and Cortex. We got Nightfall. Got some new variants. We got Power Punch Petvac and Metallic Green Washbuckler. Got a few more Light Cores, more Light Core Eruptors. Got a bunch of Supercharger vehicles that I had out of stock. Anybody else remember what else? What else did I call out? I feel like there's something I'm missing yet. Sometimes the exciting things for me are just things I know I'm out of stock of. Or like Dune Bug. Like I've sold 3 of them so far, and then I was out of stock. I'm like, man, that's more popular than I thought it was. I wish I could keep more stock of that. And so I got a Dune Bug today. So that was exciting for me. I don't know if anybody actually wants it or if it'll sell, or maybe I sold it to the 3 people who wanted it, and now it's just going to sit here forever. Got a lot of magic items. Like I got Sky Diamond. Haven't had that in the store before. Sparks.
Logging some improvements. Drop the hammer.
Any Trap Masters or variants? We got a lot of Trap Masters. Let's see. Head Rush, Tough Luck, Bushwhack. Ones I see sitting here offhand.
Fix is in.
Actually, maybe not that many Trap Masters. A lot more Superchargers and Swappers this time around, looks like. Yeah, maybe not quite as many Trap Masters. Got a Punk Shock. Oh, we did get Bat Spin and High Five again.
Knock. Too late.
Got a Bumble Blast. What's the coolest Skylander I have? Well, I mean, I always do say Rock Candy Pinata is pretty awesome, and the fact that I found it in store is even more awesome. So that's on top of my list a lot. Oh, we did get a dark food fight. That's something you need. So here's the standard. I got the dark one next. We'll test it.
My numbers are growing.
But yeah, coolest Skylander. I mean, you could argue my custom 3D printed Skylander is pretty cool. Otherwise, the 3 Frito-Lay Firebone hot dogs. I have red, green, and purple. I still have a Thrillipede new in box. After I unboxed the first Thrillipede I got, thankfully someone was able to get me a second one, so I have a new unbox.
My numbers are growing.
Never give up the vaults. Shucks. Could I do a Skylanders collector? I mean, I don't have that much to show off right now. Told you I sold off most of what I had, so it's not that exciting. And most of what I have is in boxes right now. Someone just put out a tweet of their unboxing on Twitter. Everything arrived safely. Oh, awesome. Like, of giveaway stuff? I love that people are making unboxings of stuff I send. That's nice. Yeah, Yoshi, I'm sorry about that. I mean, it's first come, first serve in the shop. Yeah, we did not get another Jawbreaker today.
All fired up.
I can't guarantee it, but in the third lot that didn't show up today, there was supposed to be a third lot that got delayed. So that will be the first thing that happens when I come back from vacation. But that lot might have a Jawbreaker. I can't guarantee it right now. I'd have to go back and look at the pictures. But there might have been one in there. Sky Supercharged got your package as well. Nice. Glad to hear it.
Born to burn.
Yeah, I try to make a point of that everything in the shop is used. Everything in the shop is loose. So Jan's Elite do not come with cases. Nothing is new in box. Yeah, that's how I got them. So that's how I sell them. Nothing I can do about that. But missed Echo one day. That's rough. There you go. Would anybody be interested in Pirate Dad doing a collection video? I would. I would love to see that.
The motion of the potion.
I do have a few cool variants, but not a lot. Not as many as I used to. Like I just kept a few favorites. Like I even sold off some of my rare chase variants. Like I used to have an orange chain reaction. Kind of regret selling that one off. That was a really cool figure. Not to mention that chain reaction is an awesome figure.
Bring the boom.
If you get your hands on chain reaction, like hold on to that thing. It's a good figurine game. Breeze of Thrillipede, yeah. Level 20, maxed out. Hey, you gotta see this. Maxed out Boomer. Level 20, 65 grand. Maxed out. There you go. That's what I like to see. Now, why he isn't wearing the Asteroid Hat, who knows? Sorry, Boomer. Pirate Dad collection video would be amazing. Do it, Pirate Dad. Do it. Do it. Do it. Can't get anything from the shop for a while because I'm saving it for desk. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like I've said before, like you don't need to spend all your money here. You've got other things to spend your money on. Probably better things to do with your money than give it to me. But yeah, I'll get more Jawbreakers in. Like he's not that rare. He was if I recall, he was a Wave 1 Trapmaster. Yeah, like I feel like Wallop was more rare. I think Wallop was like short packed in Wave 1 and then didn't get restocked. I think Jawbreaker probably got restocked even.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, I'm with you there. If I get my hands on the elites again, like I had all the elites at one point. I bought them new. I mean, well, I bought them on sale. I waited till GameStop put them on sale because no one was buying them at full retail price. So I waited till they, buy one get one free or whatever. Then I bought them. But yeah, I unfortunately sold all those off too. But whenever I pick them up again, I will definitely have to get them in cases if I can still find them. Preferably new in box because the cases are cool, but the boxes that went with them are just as cool, I feel. If there are ever Skylanders Funko Pop figures, that would be a crossover. Yeah, I would like to see that for sure. There you go. Make collection videos as soon as I get my signed Skylanders comic books authenticated. Wow. Going all out here. Happy birthday money at Skylanders. It's fine by me. It's birthday money. That's money you can splurge on things. Yeah, we'll be waiting for you, Pirate Dad.
Born to burn.
All right. We're getting down to the last few characters here. Then I have to back out and test the vehicles, and then I'll jump over to Trap Team to test the rest of the magical items because they test better in that game. Here, for whatever reason, not all my magic items like to work in Imaginators, even though they should do something at least. But they usually just give you money. So I guess, I mean, I can tell they're registering, but I still like to see, like in Trap Team, I know they'll pop up on screen at least and have a magic moment and stuff like that. And I like to see that when I'm testing. Even though I don't need to reset those or anything. I just like to see that they actually do what I expect them to do. So, yeah. Got a few more things to test. Maybe 24 more items or so. And then I'll get out of here so I can list stuff on the site. And you guys can make any last minute purchases you want before my vacations. Because once again, I'm going on vacation. If you were not here for that earlier, I'm going on vacation starting tomorrow. And so if you want to get anything sent your way before that, you need to get your orders in tonight. That is tonight by midnight. Central Time to guarantee shipment. I will get as many orders out as I can before I leave, and then I will be gone for a couple weeks, roughly 2 weeks or so. I'll have a notice up in the store. You will still be able to place orders while I am gone. They just won't ship until I get back. So that's something to keep in mind. If you're not in a rush to get your figures, then you don't need to place your order tonight. I get it. But if there is something in this lot that you want to make sure you get your hands on, or you want to get in next week or this week, yeah, you need to get your order in tonight. Otherwise, I won't be able to get out to you. So, all right. Oh, need to double check this crystal. Yeah. Oh no. Awesome. I don't need to reset that one. All right, so the fire creation crystal is already reset, so we're good to go there. All right, we are going to... Won't let me do anything without a figure on the portal. Fine.
Fast and furious.
All right, main menu. Thank you. Okay, so no, don't. No. Back up. Just give me a single race. So I should really go into superchargers and test these because I actually want to reset the vehicles too if I can, which I can't do here because vehicles don't have stats here. But I can at least test to make sure that they work. So like putting this on the portal just popped up. You can see the shark tank on the land vehicle. Here we have the Crypt Crusher, so that registers. Sunrunner there on the left. There's our dive bomber in the middle. Sea Shadow in the middle. Sky Slicer, air. Tomb Buggy. Stealth Stinger. Burn Cycle, all good. Did get a second Sky Slicer there. There's a Splatter Splasher. Jetstream. And the Power Blue Splatter Splasher is the in-game variant. So all those register at least. Like I said, I do still like to reset them, so I'll have to do that later since I don't have my Superchargers disc right now. Nice, you fixed your Xbox. Well done, Minnie. Well done. Scorp, I don't know. I don't even have an estimated date at this point. It's going to be a minimum of a week just to like get into your country. I think you're in the UK maybe. So it's going to be at least a week to get over there. Then sometimes it can be slow, like going through customs and stuff. So I wouldn't expect it for 2 weeks since the stream. Like I sent, we streamed on Saturday. I packaged everything up on Sunday. It shipped out on Monday. So I would say 2 weeks from Monday is the earliest I would expect it. If it comes before then, it'll be a pleasant surprise. But if it doesn't come in 2 weeks, I've seen packages that can take 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Like it, I have no control over it. So that's what I would say though. All right. I need to quit this game. And jump into Trap Team quick, which is not in the proper case. So I'm just going to run through and test the magic items, and then I'm going to get out of here. So thank you once again for joining me. Brian, yep, go to work. I understand. Right now this is work for me. So I understand. No seeing YouTube videos. Oh, how to load? Okay, how to load data from Imaginator to Switch into my scan. Yeah, I couldn't help you with that right now because I don't have it for Switch. But yeah, so we're gonna finish this up quick, and I'm gonna get off, get these loaded into the store, and once again, I will. I have to switch my portal. You know what? I don't have my portal easily accessible right now. I just remember I used one of the ones I got in a lot last time. So I'm going to have to do this off stream. So unfortunately, you will not see those. But, you know, if they're listed in the store, that they will be available. They will be tested. So thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you once again for hanging out. And we've had a great crowd, great chats going on. But yeah, stay tuned to Twitter is the first place I will post when everything is up in the store. So if you are interested in something in particular and want to know right when it gets listed, yeah, go follow me on Twitter at SCL Matt on Twitter. It's twitter.com/SCL Matt. You can find me there, follow me there, and get all the updates on what is going on. But otherwise, thank you once again. And yes, I am going on vacation, so I will see you all soon. But this is going to be the last live stream until I get back. So thank you for joining me, and we'll talk in a couple of weeks. Bye.